Gemma Thompson here from Social Media Illumination, helping you to light up the web. Okay, last video today in the series of Facebook security settings. This series has all been about helping you make sure that you're seen as you want to be seen by the people that you want to be seen that way by. So your friends and family might see more personal stuff about you, business associates can see sort of more business related stuff, I suppose. And if you've got people on your list you're a little bit worried about or a bit shady, then you can make sure that they see less, that they're restricted or even blocked. And in fact, that's the aspect we're going to look at again today, is just go through the blocking, managing how to block people and apps and all kinds of other things. So without further ado, let's go on over to the screen and have a look. Okay, here we are at the Facebook screen, and what you'll see is I've gone onto my privacy settings straight away. So quick recap, if you don't know how to get here, this little arrow here at the side, just press that and you'll see privacy settings is down there, and click on privacy settings and you come to this screen. Okay, what we're going to look at today is the last thing on this list, which is blocked people and apps. So let's click on manage blocking and have a look. Right, the first thing that you've got in here is adding friends to your restricted list. Now, if I click on edit this list at the moment, what you'll see is I've got nobody on my restricted list. I'm very lucky. All the people I know on Facebook are great, so I've never needed to restrict anybody. But I could easily add people to it if I felt I needed to. So let me show you quickly how to do that. What I'm going to do is search for a friend. I'm going to use the lovely Placida here. If you don't know Placida, she's a fantastic woman. You certainly should be friends with her. But one of the things that you'll see, it's quite easy to do. If I hover over the friends button underneath her timeline photo, it'll say add to lists. Now I've got a lot of lists, which I've detailed in a different video. So what I need to do is click on show all lists and scroll down, because restricted is always the one at the bottom. And then if I clicked that, she would be added to the restricted list. And that means that as long as she's on the list, she can't see anything of mine except the posts and profile that I choose to make absolutely public. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go back into those privacy settings. And now you should be able to see on that list, I've got one person there. And I think I've just managed to take her out as well. So I'm just going to go back to Placida and double check that she's now not in that list, because I like Placida a great deal. I certainly would not want her to be restricted. So if we click on the friends box, show all lists, you can see she's now no longer on the restricted list. Another way to do it would be simply to have ticked beside the list on the drop down list there. Okay, so that's shown you a little bit about the restricted list. Now let's go back and you'll see the next thing underneath that is blocking users. Now blocking a user is more serious. They're not just restricted, they're absolutely blocked. I've very rarely had to do this, but I have had a couple of users that really have spammed me or something like that. And in that case, I don't want to know anything about them. So if I was, again, I'll use my sister's name this time, just so that I don't keep putting in the same person. I could type in the name and then I could block them. I'm not actually going to tick that at the moment, because I would hate to again block my sister. The next thing down is blocking app invites. This I love, but this is blocking app invites from a particular person. So if you've got somebody on Facebook plays tons of games, that's great. They love that. That's fantastic. But you don't want to play those games and you keep getting invites from them, you can simply put their name on that list. I've probably got to go through and add a few more people to that list, but to be honest, I can't be bothered. The next thing you can do is block event invites. Now, if you've watched some of my past videos, you'll know that you can use Facebook events to promote your business. I recommend doing that sparingly. Certainly don't do it once more than every 3 months or so. But if you've got somebody that's creating events every 20 minutes and sending you invites to those events, and it's doing your head in, you can easily block them here. And of course, if you were doing that, they could block you too. So that's another good reason why you shouldn't be doing it all the time. Then last but by no means least, down at the bottom here we've got specific apps that you can block. And once you block an app, it can't contact you. It can't get any non-public information about you through Facebook. So that's quite an important thing to do. Now, I've got a few that I've blocked, and as you can see, they're mainly games. I just didn't want to hear anything more from them. A lot of these are the most popular games on Facebook, like Mafia Wars. I don't know if it still is, but it certainly was. And I just got so many notifications that I decided to block it, and that way I couldn't receive notifications from it or anything. So, hopefully you found this video useful, and hopefully you found the whole set of them absolutely invaluable. If you have, please do click like on them. Tell YouTube that I'm a good girl making good videos, and of course tell your friends, share them with anybody and everybody that you think might find them useful. I'd like to thank you once again, of course, for watching these videos. It really does mean a lot to me, and I do hope that you'll subscribe to my channel and keep seeing my videos and keep sharing them. And that's all for now. You can connect with me in any of the other places that's coming up right now. So thank you very much. Bye-bye.